game itself proper.
Uh,
We haven't even started the first main quest.
so being like very generous, we're maybe like 15% of the way through.
It's gonna be a long game then.
Yep.
Now, granted, a lot of that is because we just haven't been doing the main quest, but that's also just kind of how these games go.
Right.
Yeah. I figured we would focus getting to the main quest today.
Saving these for the trail.
Sounds good to me. I was just curious because I wasn't like I don't have a time scale for how big the game is. Because
Hmm.
it's not really the kind of game I would pick to play myself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really do a whole lot of the like large scale things like this, do you?
Um, I mean, closest I got to this is Elden Ring, which is a phenomenal game, but that's because I like Dark Souls a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, I play a lot of Warframe. I'm playing a ton of Warframe, actually. Like, tons and tons of Warframe. Still play my phone gotcha games, as I do.
But in terms of like the main story, I'd say probably like at 15 hours seems like
That's really
around
short.
because it the thing is I don't remember a lot of the like plot beats of it,
Right.
but I feel like it's longer than I think it is.
Like 15 hours does not seem long enough for only 15% of the way through the game.
Mm-hmm. Because the other issue is there is just like so much stuff that is not related at all to the main quest.
Right, and that's to be expected. Well, it should be expected in an RPG style game.
Mm. But like I remember maybe four major locations, and I don't even fully remember the events that happened there,
Gotcha.
or how many times you have to go in between those places, because there is a lot of like back and forth with that.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of this game reminds me of like Assassin's Creed,
Hmm.
which isn't a bad thing. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird mixture of like Assassin's Creed and Breath of the Wild.
Right, and I feel like it's a little bit lacking in the Breath of the Wild portion
Hmm.
sometimes.
Oh yeah, speaking of Assassin's Creed, the new one is apparently out.
I
Really,
didn't even do Valhalla.
Hmm.
I really
I
wanted
heard
to. I just didn't get around to it.
is Valhalla was that supposed to be any good? I don't know anything. I haven't heard anything about it.
I
Um,
just
What
knew
are
it
they
was
taking
like
prisoners for? Nothing
mythology
good.
stuff.
it's very similar to like how this is, honestly, because I don't know how much you like follow Assassin's Creed, but they kind of went away from the classic formula and moved more into like how this is.
Interesting. So they
Uh,
just kind of like homogenized it a little bit.
kind of. It. I would argue that it's a different genre now, but I really don't know how much stealth plays into it in the newer one.
Gotcha.
But I do know they went like really hard on the
Look what I
like
found.
fantasy mythology kind of stuff with it.
Right.
I'll get
Because
there.
Versus like
Hold on.
the previous one that
mm,
was just kind of like that was like the backdrop.
yeah, because the most like
Let me
fantastical
get this
elements
open.
you would get of the like older ones is you would see like a giant squid maybe if you get the right cutscene for it.
Um,
But now they have like actual like gods and stuff and like
oh, so it
magic.
sounds like they're doing more like the God of War Ragnarok style.
Hmm.
Yeah, I remember you could. There was some like uh
A little
side
watered down.
missions. Yeah, it really was. There were side missions in Syndicate that basically showed you images of like a superior race or something. Oh, that's one of ours. Oop.
Like an alien race that's
Keep those
higher
heads
tier.
down.
Kind of. It's more like they were. Oh, I'm trying to scan that so I don't forget it, but whatever. You know, it's fine.
Take this.
I will say they did introduce aliens in like the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy. So that one isn't as weird,
This is gonna get
Oh
bloody.
no, one of our people died.
but they have leaned like super heavy in the direction of like the more magic oriented kind of mythology.
Oh, rather than like historical stealth kill
Mhm.
kind of deal.
Which is fine, but like it's not what I like from.
I feel like
Bad.
that's a departure from the too much of a departure from what the genre was,
Mm,
right? If I wanted to play like a mythical magical game with action RPG elements, I probably wouldn't pick
This'll
Assassin's
drop
Creed,
you.
mhm.
right? Like it'd be like if you were trying to play Metal Gear Solid and they got rid of all the stealth element.
Put some muscle into it.
That's called
Right.
Metal Gear Rising.
Exactly. But did everybody like that?
I mean, I think a lot of people liked it.
Right. But
People
would you
maybe
have
don't
liked it if
consider
they-
it a Metal Gear, but
Right, but would you have liked it if you say you weren't as invested in the series, but you knew it was a strong stealth-based shooter series, and you bought Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance without knowing anything about it? Would you be satisfied at the difference in genre?
You're dead.
that aspect specifically, probably not. But I think Rising is not the best game to have the comparison. Because it does really well to stand on its own.
Right. I mean, I don't know if the Assassin's Creed does or not,
It's
but
it's one of those things where like it's probably comparable, but it doesn't have quite the same like impact that Rising did.
She went
Right.
that way.
Because Rising is very weird in that it has a lot of staying power and like genuinely did just kind of stand on its own, whereas there's sort of a clear divide between like classic Assassin's Creed and current. Sort of similar to like how the split between like 2D and 3D Zelda is, I guess.
yes. I feel like it's almost like now, rather than saying 2D and 3D Zelda, is like going from the classic Zelda to Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Right.
Sunny.
And when was the last 2D Zelda? That would have been Link's
Stocking
Awakening
up?
remake.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
if you want to
Well,
go for like
if you
new,
want-
it would be Link Between
Link
Worlds.
Between Worlds.
Or I guess technically Triforce Heroes, but I don't really count that.
That doesn't count. I don't think Triforce Heroes counts, and I own the game.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're well.
I mean, Link Between Worlds was a fun Zelda game. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
In part because I really, really
Captain
like
Ursa wasn't right.
the
Even if
game
she
is based
wasn't
on.
Oseram upstart.
Yeah.
like. There are very few Zelda games I like more than that game.
Mm-hmm.
Sun King of Vaj
Very, very few.
It's still like it surprisingly is
Link to
still
the Past
held up.
is so good.
Yeah.
Like even just base Link to the Past is so good.
Mm-hmm.
You'll and it's really not
I'd have to
hard
ditch something.
on the brain bucket as far as randomizers go. Unless you
Mhm.
decide to do things like door warping.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one personally. I don't like map shuffling in those kind of games.
Yeah, it's already kind of like wonky as it is.
Or the
My boss.
ones where you like need to do glitches and stuff in order to progress.
Yeah.
Again.
I don't like glitch required either.
This ceasefire is a
Now I like doing the key swap. I like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
key swaps are fine because like everything you're still navigating the map yourself. You still
Yeah, I
know
can't remember.
technically where everything is, and given certain keys, you should know where you can and can't go.
Which you gotta know which ones you can skip too, which is fun.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Did you ever join us, TJ, for the Link to the Past randomizers?
I don't remember if you were there, but I did sit in for
That'll help.
like half of one.
Yeah, that'd be a fun game to do again.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Wind Waker has that now.
I've never played Wind Waker, so I wouldn't be much help, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That one is my
I mean,
favorite.
that'd basically be like you
Yeah,
taking the
space.
reins and Mason and I being support.
The only
Yeah.
problem there is that I've never 100%ed that game, despite it being like my favorite. So I don't know where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know where most of it is, though.
Mm.
Like, I don't know where everything is in Link to the Past, even though I have 100%ed it. Because you simply don't need to find everything to 100% it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you realize you skipped over one wall, like
The
30
cuckoo
hours
hut.
ago. The chicken hut, yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the one item you need to progress.
Freaking had our fins, and we had to look
Yeah.
at the spoiler. We were so upset.
Mm-hmm.
We had to look at the seed to figure out where it was. We generally couldn't remember the wall you blew up in the chicken house.
We thought we had hit everything that was accessible, and they're like, they're in the Curry Village, and I'm like, or Kakariko Village, and I'm like, what? So we went through everything, being like, what did we miss? Still didn't find it. Looked at the seed in the chicken house.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of dropped the controller and walked away for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, I don't think we've ever had like a, we don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
We had one where we were really on the fence about where to go, but we ended up figuring it out. Because we had to do like half of Dungeon 1 in the Dark World to get a key.
Oh,
Because
right.
at that point we'd wasted a key, so we didn't have the key we needed.
Yeah,
We had to do
so,
half of Dungeon 1 in the Dark World so that we could go get the key to open up half of the Swamp Palace.
right. Which basically led us to the
Which led-
understanding
we're not
of, now we understand what to do with the
These will keep.
key swapping stuff.
Yeah. We wasted a key that we needed to use in for the desert temple so that we could knock the key item off of the pedestal.
Right.
Because the door was locked and we didn't have any keys. So we forced ourselves into the dark world, basically.
Yeah.
I don't even think we had the moon pearl.
Mm-hmm.
What was that giant boom?
We might have had the moon pearl, but we definitely didn't have the mirror.
Right. So we had to teleport
This
you
must be
back.
Sunstone Rock.
The only way we could get back was to quit out. Or die.
I don't like our chances.
You want to tell Warden Geneva we back down?
Well, let's take our chances.
Let's take our chances. At one point I would like this. It would be fun to do a Super Metroid randomizer, but we'd have to do a regular run first.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played Super Metroid.
My issue with that one is, for some reason, I just don't remember where things are in like the Metroidvania style. Like the top-down sort of like Link to the Past thing is a lot easier for me to just like retain for some reason.
Yeah. That was a big hit.
Yep.
I think it's just part of how you compartmentalize the information given to you. Like in Link to the Past, you can like quadrant the information and tie it to temples and that kind of stuff. Whereas, say in Super Metroid or other games of that style, you either have to link it to the larger overarching zone like Red Star or Norfair, but then that doesn't tell you anything. It's like, well, I needed to go somewhere in Brinstar. How do I get to Brinstar again? Which one is Brinstar? I don't remember. That has an issue, and then there's no temple really to tie it together either. It's just the bosses, or where you hit dead ends.
The thing that also like kind of doesn't help me in that regard is just how freely you're able to explore.
Yeah, Super
Because-
Metroid is a little anomalous in that because you have the wall jump from the beginning, and you can sequence break pretty hard if you know what you're doing.
Hmm. I apparently like did some sequence breaking the first time I played that game without even realizing.
Oh yeah, did you do the wall jump to the upper gap kind of sequence, or
It was something like that. I know it was wall jumping.
yeah, it might be probably the most common one is the wall jumping up into like a little an opening, and you're supposed to fall down. But if you wall jump correctly, you can get through the opening itself.
Hmm.
Because you're supposed to have the ability to have the ability to freeze enemies, so you can use them as platforms,
Hmm.
right? But without the ice beam, you can still do it via wall jumping. There's one like that in Metroid Zero Mission as well, where you're supposed to have the ice
You
beam.
pulled us out of a tough spot, Outlander. Welcome.
The other thing that doesn't really help is I'm the kind of person where if I know I can get somewhere, I will do that even if I don't have the thing.
It's like grabbing that permanent upgrade in Mega Man X2, X1, where you're supposed to have the big jump
Hmm.
Yeah.
or the air dash, I think, but instead you just do the
Got too much already.
precise wall jump onto the little ledge.
Hmm.
I think maybe is it X1 or is that X2?
I think it's X2 because I remember X1 a lot better just because I've like seen it more,
Um,
and I don't think any of the ones off the top of my head match that.
yeah,
Well, and also air dash wasn't a thing in
yeah.
X1.
Okay, so then it's definitely X2 or higher. Despite the many times we've played those games, I still don't remember fully how to get the Shoryuken.
Hmm.
Or sorry, the Hadoken.
Hadoken is the easy one for me to remember. Because you just
Yeah.
get everything and then you die like 5 times on
By the
Armored
sword,
Armadillo
it's
stage.
over.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I just forget that you have to like throw yourself off the cliff 5 times.
Mm-hmm. It's actually harder for me to remember some of the other like super moves just because you have to like actually do a thing in a specific end level, so you can just straight up miss it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I said we were doing the main quest, but I have no idea where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I've backtracked super hard.
honestly, at this point, I would just continue exploring. The main quest isn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
I need to sell some stuff too.
you might want to heal a little bit as well if you have some cheap heals.
Yeah, I got some medicine pouch. Knock knock.
I think they're gonna make you like climb in there.
Go
It
in the
was a
open door.
machine
Easy.
lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his
That's
person.
so strange. Why did she like climb up instead of just
We
grabbing the
searched
head?
him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Well, what if I do want to know how?
It'd be really fun if this was like an enemy camp, and the way to like progress was just to open the front door for yourself. It's like, yep, I'll just walk in, open this door, and yeah, I'll be on my way.
Oh yeah, you can like get multiple stacks of items.
Yeah. Kind of just makes me want to chuck some stuff.
The way that I did it was I would sell like full stacks of things and just keep the one that was incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think you do need some of the resources for some things, but you get them at a rate that it doesn't really affect that.
So many watcher lenses.
Mhm. A lot of chill water.
Just felt like half of it.
Yeah, the other thing is we don't really like use a lot of the plants to pick up.
Yeah.
Like I honestly don't even remember what a lot of them do. Because I think the plants are mostly for like the potion stuff
Mm-hmm.
that we don't really mess with a lot.
Yeah. Huh. You would need a rabbit skin for this. What is this?
I think that is basically a shotgun.
Hmm.
I never used it, so I can't really comment much on it.
I feel like it would be better than the slingshot.
Mhm.
What does the slingshot? It's just ice and electricity, so it technically is better. Just because I don't necessarily like how the slingshot functions as far as firing.
That one is also a bow, so you have better accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should probably, before I go run off, open up the crap ton of treasure boxes we have 3 pages of.
Mhm.
They're full on modification. Oh wait,
We have 5 points.
apparently. So what were we going for?
I don't know. I think we got most of the things. We could look at like the end points for a lot of them. So those are like actual Assassin's Creed upgrades.
Yeah.
Extra resources, you say?
Mm-hmm. Why do you have to purchase a skill to search while mounted?
You have to figure out how to get closer to the ground without getting off.
What are those? What's the armor shatter one in Brave do again?
Light spear attacks, and knock off armor and components.
Gotcha.
I don't think any
Yeah,
of these are great.
No.
I'm kind of thinking crafting additional ammo from the same amount of resources.
Mm-hmm.
And extra loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well. And then a lot of those seem not terribly useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we still haven't gotten like the spear thing yet either, have we?
No.
So that might be a reason to do the main quest.
Maybe.
What do you mean there's an exclamation on treasure boxes? There's none left.
The game just does that. Like, I don't like it, but it's one of those things that's ever present, so you just kind of learn to ignore it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you guys get some free rocks. A moot. Okay.
Did they not have like a thing to actually talk to you about?
I mean, I guess they did.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. Hold my nose.
Maybe it was these guys.
Warden Geneva, this is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily.
You look
Tell
like
me,
a
how
small
do you
boy.
fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way.
He looks
But
weirdly like a
I've
Mortal
clashed that
Kombat
gong
character.
before, and here I am. And
Yeah.
here you are.
What's the old way?
To be
Yeah.
buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram Trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really. Another tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other two, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Fair enough.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation, we've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Jiran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard. There was talk about what I was. So I'd say, test me, and I'll break your arm. After enough arms had been broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start fighting.
Agreed.
So you want these prisoners brought back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity, so now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
Meridian.
Okay.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
It's like the road to Meridian is waiting.
The other two seem very far away, also, I'm noticing.
Yeah. Oh.
And maybe that one too, depending on how it wants to bring us there.
Okay, I already got rid of the bandits. I don't think it'll be hard to find this warrior.
Do you know, the bandits will fight each other to determine the stronger. I told you they
Goodbye,
would come!
quiet approach.
Drive her into the dirt!
So it's funny that they have lines for Aloy to account for, like, you doing this already, but not for her.
Oh.
Really?
Because she's talking
I've
as
not
if there are,
killed one
like,
of your tribe
other
before.
people that will fight with her.
Kind of strange.
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
All the Karja did was talk. Talk and bleed. Talk and shackle me. But you fought like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my... my blood, and they'll live on.
Oh.
No, Ulia. I've got enough stories to carry.
Give me your money. Okay.
I swore I'd ask him to marry me on a sunny day. Hope he says yes.
Oh. Okay, lady. A random conversation over here.
Very funny hearing that immediately after
Murdering
that.
someone, yeah. I'm gonna get married.
I'll
I
find a
just
use
put
for you.
somebody to the ground.
We also might want to check the map for the actual like location of these things to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does like to do kind of the like Red Dead Redemption thing where it keeps you on like trails and stuff.
Oh, those are craft 3 now.
Hmm.
I've gotten turned around.
Can't be too prepared.
Sure you can. But being too prepared can never be called a bad thing. Oh. Oh. Killing me. That's what. Ah,
This is a lot more chaotic than I was expecting.
Same. I don't understand what is happening to me right now.
Got you!
Did it. And it only took
Jeez.
almost all of our healing supplies.
Yeah, right?
Only almost. It didn't take it all.
We were left with, like, a couple.
Better than left with 0.
Yep.
The thing that's real wacky to me is that they don't even seem to give you, like, better drops for these.
No, it seems to all be the same. Oh, my favorite time. Blind vision. There's not enough ambient lighting in this game.
Hmm.
It's looking like this one you kind of just have to follow the path.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda don't want to have to deal with those.
I think there was a thing to scan there. To the left? Like a tank.
Oh. Sure, why not?
Save these for the trail.
Surely I can get, like, up and over, right?
I think you might need to, like, disable the thing. It doesn't look like there's a lot of, like, intended climbing around here.
Ho there! I thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought. How sad. No matter, bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trap maker. All these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole.
Being able to see sure would be here.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, send 5 monsters after me at a time. I'm okay with it, but take away my sight? Don't even give me a flashlight?
It looked like you might be able to shimmy your way up the tree. Like, I don't think you're supposed to, but it seems like you might be able to.
I jump really accurately, maybe. That's asking for a lot, though.
I think you could do it.
I've done harder things accidentally, I guess.
You just got a ravine.
Just got a ravine. Oh. I don't know about this one, boys. Like, it looks like I'm supposed to climb up this, right?
It's not
Maybe
yellow.
there's a trap or something that would go.
Like, there's that up there. Hi, what?
Still alive?
Yes?
Oh, you're a trickster.
No, I'm not low-key, but thank you for the compliment, question mark.
Careful now. Don't slip. I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys. To distract me from the pain.
I don't like him.
Not yet, little acrobat. Whoopsie!
What do you mean, whoops? Supposed to go down or across?
I guess across, but
No, it's the other way. Into the ravine.
okay.
This way? I guess.
But you're not on fire yet.
Okay, so it looks like that's a controller problem, not a Starfield problem. Noted.
What was it?
Camera flicked up.
Persistent, aren't you?
You know, if we can still see him, like right here.
That's what I was thinking. No,
Invincible.
that's dumb.
Easy does it. Mind your fingers.
Is this pointless?
Maybe?
Oh. Okay.
You got me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
You expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Oh, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
Well, I'm not about to not confirm a kill.
I mean, I don't see a body, so like, I didn't get any loot from this.
That's what I'm
Therefore,
saying.
he's not dead.
Yeah. Sound logic. I didn't think that would actually fetch, to be honest.
Same. Figured why not try at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, he's most definitely not there.
I think there's a little bit too much smoke in this little fire patch.
I also can't see. Is there a gamma option anywhere?
Be under display, wouldn't it?
I still really can't see super well. That's better.
Yeah.
I don't take damage from the fire, apparently.
He's definitely not dead. The fire isn't even real.
It's hallucinatory. No man died here today.
I will say, just based on how the area is, it might be better to just, like, warp out.
Yeah. We do only have 2 of them left, though.
That's why we need to get to the big city.
If you go straight that way across, can you make that jump?
This way?
No, turn to your left. So like at the end of that rock right there, is there any way to get up that way?
I don't think so.
And that looks like it should be progression.
Maybe this way. Not intended, but yeah. Well, I guess maybe intended. There is a collectible thing here.
They wouldn't put stuff we could pick up if we weren't supposed to be here.
Yeah. I mean, if you can get it, that means you're meant to get up there somehow.
I think this is one of those things where there's probably, like, a wall on the other side that we could have climbed up that we've just, like, circumvented.
Yeah.
Because they do like to let you get to the top of a lot of these weird mountain structures.
And then just be like, nope. I think getting down is probably going to be the biggest problem.
Ouch.
Just don't break your legs.
No
Easy.
promises.
Take the plunge. You won't die.
You were saying?
You haven't died yet. It's not been 128 hours yet. You haven't died yet. You just gotta, while you're falling, drop a bucket of water and fall into the water.
Yeah, Minecraft logic.
You can probably get that rock right there.
Oh, hey, we're out.
We did it.
Easy. See? Success.
All it just took was breaking our legs.
Yep.
What? I hope they're talking about the boar.
Say hello to All Mother. Hope she's got something ready. Put some muscle into it.
Now, I feel like that's a weird statement to hear out here. Because I think the Karja people don't really buy into the whole All-Mother stuff.
Yeah. Well, this isn't Karja. That was the warrior tribe people.
Oh.
I gained from their kills.
Which thing is the waypoint trying to take us to?
All the way up here, apparently. So it's just trying to take us up here and then follow the path, so...
So that one I think we can wait a little bit on, because we could probably visit the, like, story town on the way.
I think we can actually go to the story town from it. I don't know, none of these specifically say Meridian. I
think Meridian is like the big one in the circle thing,
Mhm.
but there are also two like settlements or whatever that technically count as like map spots.
So I guess let's go to this one.
But we could go to that guy or go to the city first, I guess, because they're both closer to the same distance.
Mm-hmm. Neat. That was not a QTE, so what was the point?
Okay.
That feels good. We're by the tanks again.
Other way around.
Meh. They can have their kills. You know, I was thinking the whole way up there to the like log jumping part of this doesn't look at all like it's slippery enough. Turns out it doesn't have to be. I'll just yeet myself off anyway.
It's not the water that'll get you, it's the depth perception. And watch this not even be necessary to get where we're going.
Right. Watch there just be like an elevator or something. How
The
did...
stairs are for everybody else.
Yeah.
Imagine having like an obstacle every time you wanted to walk back to your house.
That would be awful.
Yeah. You know, with them being able to put like ropes everywhere, I'm surprised they don't just have more actual ropes.
right?
The ceasefire is but a trick, so we can attack under
I was about to
shadow.
absolutely
You're about
whack
to
the
kick
crap
you
out
off?
of him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Imagine like watching it all the way up, and he just like Spartan kicks you down to the bottom.
There's Sparta. I straight up was about to slam his butt down the cliff.
Hmm.
No. He's an NPC. It's not like anything would have happened to him. You can't hurt friendlies.
Yep. Just like I can't hurt traitors.
Yep.
Oh hi, what are you? Fire. Okay. Oh, so that actually affects me too.
Yeah, it does. It does actually have like a physical force to it. It just doesn't like do damage. I guess they're done fighting.
I don't know. Ow. There we go. Oh. That wasn't that bad.
Need them soon enough.
He killed a fish.
Save this for later.
And somehow made it magically not flow downriver. I swear jumping rivers in this game is like jumping rivers in Death Stranding.
Everything looks shallower than it is.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Let me burn my foot on kindling.
The machine riding Nora with the special spear. How lucky to come across you.
Your face doesn't
I
fit
have
your
a proposal.
voice.
Come closer. Call me Fernand.
I would buy it if he was like an entire
What
foot
do you do
shorter.
exactly?
Yeah.
I'm a trader of fine tinkerings.
He's got
I
too
buy
much
low,
hair, though.
sell high.
I'm not buying or selling, so you're out of luck. Unless...
Sometimes I find tinkerings as well.
I see.
Huh.
Okay, Fernand. What's your proposal?
During the reign of that idiot Karja king, Outlanders often hid items of value from raiders. Well, I found one.
What is it?
A relic from the old ones. You probably would understand it better than I do. Unfortunately, it's too high for me to reach.
Uh-huh, and you want me to get it for you?
What a brilliant plan! You're a much better climber than I am, to be sure. Get it, bring it back, and we'll split the proceeds.
How about I see what it is first?
That works too.
What do you do exactly?
I'm a trader of fine...
But in this case, you wouldn't be buying.
Sometimes I find...
I see.
Why did
Hey,
that
Fernand,
ungray
my eyes are
out?
up here.
I'm looking at your spear. It's magnificent, but how does it work?
You stick the pointy end into the machine.
Yes, but how does it turn foe into friend?
It's simple, really.
Yes?
You wouldn't understand. Let's say I'm interested.
The relic rests on the rise of Dusk Mesa. Bring it to me at the Meridian docks, and we will both profit.
We'll see about that.
Okay. We
He
get that
feels-
with Bex, because it's telling us to go to Meridian with it.
If this Gavon came through here, the inn seems like a good
Feels
place
like
to start
he is
asking.
very close to just becoming like D&D wizard voice.
Yeah.
I think it's the book.
I'm back.
That didn't make sense. Welcome back.
As the sun is my witness.
I see you're in a
Never
town
had a
now.
Nora in my house.
You're
What about
so
a man named
shiny.
Gavon?
No. Can't say I've heard that
He
name.
does look very
but
iridescent.
we're a
It's kinda
trading
strange.
town. Get a lot of people through.
The brown
All
eyes
kinds,
and
I'm
the
sure.
pale complexion
Like
don't
ones
help.
who don't want to be followed.
I never heard of your
Is it
Gavan.
just me, or is like his
If
brow
he's trouble,
look
well,
like
can't
wrong
say I'm
shut,
sorry.
like right
Now,
between his
I've
eyes
things
above
to be
his nose
doing,
bridge.
Nora girl, if you don't mind.
His eyebrows are like clipping through his
The Carja in Shadow will break it with
headwear.
His little hair, hair cloth that he has wrapped around his head.
Mhm.
Because it basically looks like the same shade as his skin tone. It looks like skin.
The boy's been doing here.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I did not like retain at all what he said to do.
I was so distracted. Don't talk to me.
Girl, I told you, Bright
did not
Market
pay
has
attention
its
to anything he
shadows,
said.
but I run a clean establishment.
My bones are tired. I've been working too damn hard.
Search for the information about Gab. Okay, so talk to people?
I've always wondered, are all your kind hunters and fighters?
Yes, you're very friendly. Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for
Yes,
anything.
yes, you're very friendly.
Look, if this Gavan, whoever he is, took something of yours, talk to the guards.
Not the random patrolling NPC guards, apparently.
Yeah. You a guard?
Leave me alone, girl. Can't you see I'm searching the water?
What for?
Okay, what's wrong? Has someone fallen in?
No. Have you seen a girl of about 17 and... I can't even say it.
Are you afraid she jumped to her death?
I don't know. Elida, my only daughter. She's gone.
Who else is searching for her?
I demanded the guards look for her, but I can't put my hope in them. They say girls run off all the time at this age. Not my Elida. I've reached out to her friends, but they say they haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks! How could I not know? But they will look for her. I've searched everywhere, and then I thought maybe she might be here, in the water. By the sun!
Where did you last see her?
Just last night, in the house. She seemed better.
Was she ill?
She seemed withdrawn, sad. So I was pleased when she wanted to go out in the garden. That's the last I saw of her.
Has she done or said anything unusual?
She's been like a different person. She used to be such a happy girl, playing in the dirt with the boys.
What changed?
I don't know. She disagrees with me about everything. Hates the ceasefire. Thinks we never should have fought the war to begin with. It's been a month since I've seen her smile. She spends so much time in her room. I should have paid more attention.
Did something happen during the war that upset her?
The war upset us all. The cruelty of the mad Sun King. The blood on the streets. When Edamon's men fled, they stormed through here. There's a ceasefire now, of course, but Alita broods about it more than ever. It bothers her that our people are so divided.
I'm a good tracker. I could look for her. Where did you last see her?
In our garden. Please, maybe you'll find something I missed.
I'll do my best.
May the sun light your way.
Okay. Where are the guards, though?
I don't know. Because I'm not sure, like, how close to this area it would keep them.
Yep, can't just grab that. Have to go all the way up.
To rest my feet for a minute.
You could use the focus and see if it will like
Must
tell
be
you.
Nora. Suppose that kit
Or
might be
guard.
useful in the Savage East.
Although it looks like it just straight up doesn't do anything for towns.
just want a moment's peace.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything.
Oh, not these guards.
Shadow Karja ambush.
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
Okay, you're on call.
No, I'm awake and alert. Damn it.
Yes, you're very... Well, hello there.
I have nothing to trade.
Looks like Alita left a few things behind.
Oh, okay, I guess.
What's in this bottle? Ugh, it smells like ash or rotten eggs. I better pour that out. What's in this bottle?
A bottle with a glass with a cork. This is very clearly the information you need to know.
Yep.
How's it already 350?
I don't know.
I feel like we've done like almost
I
nothing.
guess she was doing
I
something.
know, right?
Something buried. No, something dug up.
That's crazy. Time
Must have
flies
left
when
a
you're having
trail.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that she was abducted by aliens,
But she might have been
I'm not going
abducted.
to rule that out yet.
I mean, until it's proven
Flower
conclusively
petals.
that they weren't aliens,
Why would she
you
take
can't
flowers from
rule
her
it
own
out.
garden?
Did you find anything in the garden?
Nothing definite yet. I'll let you know.
How are we talking from this far away?
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
They're really projecting their voice.
Hmm.
That's how you become a strong public speaker.
Thunder job with
Or somehow a ventriloquist.
Yeah, I guess you wanted to throw your voice. Make it sound like two people are presenting at
Petals
once.
end here, at the water. Could her father have been right, but at the wrong place? Ropes to tie up a boat that isn't here. Maybe she took the boat to that island over there. Looks like I'm in for a long swim.
Which? Oh, okay. Also, we can see a tall neck way over there. Green.
So we can.
Shall we go get the tall boy?
Yeah, the daughter can wait.
I don't know, the daughter's like right there, supposedly. I'm also not sure if we can even like get up to the tall neck from this direction.
Maybe, maybe not. But we have just enough time to try.
The boat. This looks promising.
I think we'll make it.
Is that you?
They're ice? Or fire? They're fire. No.
Stay back! It's not safe!
I know it's not safe. Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing?
You did it!
Where?
I think she's like up on the cliff a little bit.
Oh.
That's not as high up as I was expecting, but
Who are you? How did you learn to fight like that? What are you even doing here?
Maybe you can start by answering
And this
a few
person
of my
has
questions.
pretty wicked tan lines for being on the sun wearing that stuff.
Yeah.
What are you doing on this island?
I come here to be alone.
Do you know your father fears you're dead?
I'm surprised he even noticed I was gone.
He has the whole village looking for you. He's worried.
The snap maw kept me. You took care of it, so thank you. I should be fine now.
My delivery on that was bad.
Why did you bring flowers here?
No real reason. I'm trying to make this a place for us. For all of us.
Who's us? Is there someone else here?
No. No. I was going to surprise my friends with what I made. There's no one else here, obviously.
Let's go back to the village together.
I need to finish planting my garden. Just a little more time. I'll be fine, I promise.
You know, I think I'll take a little more time too. To look around.
You don't need to do that.
I really do. Bedrolls. 2 of them.
That seemed unnecessary, but okay. Does it want me to do something with the bedrolls? I'm confused.
that, I guess.
And a set of cups. She must not have been alone here. Looks like Alita has a friend. Alita, if you came here to be alone, why are there 2 bedrolls? And don't lie to me this time.
By the sun, I don't know where he is.
Who?
A troll. He lights a fire signal when it's safe to meet him, but he's not here.
Who's a troll?
A friend I've known since childhood. I'd be planting in the garden and he'd dump worms down my back. I hated that. But the last few months we'd meet here and everything was different. We talked for hours. He helped me plant that garden. I couldn't wait to see him again. It's like I'm dead and only come alive when I'm here with him. Do you know what that's like?
I can't say that I do. Well then, how did you 2 arrange to meet here?
We came here as kids. After he left, I would come back sometimes. One day, I surprised him here. He smiled from ear to ear. We sat and played like we had as kids, but the war had changed him. Changed us both. We weren't kids anymore. We started meeting in secret. He'd light a fire to signal it was safe for him to leave his post at the Citadel, but last night...
He didn't come?
I've been waiting all night and all day. I haven't seen anyone but you.
Why keep this all secret?
Patrol is a soldier for the Karja in Shadow, stationed at the outpost across the lake. It's treason for us to even meet. How could I tell my father? How could I tell anyone?
That's fair.
Enough of this. You have to go back.
Please, if you came all this way, will you look for a troll? He lit the fire on the island not far from here. If I go, he could be killed. We could break the ceasefire. But Honora wouldn't. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm so sorry.
I'll find him if I can, as long as you go home to your father.
I will. But please come find me there. I can't sleep. I can't breathe knowing a troll could be out there, hurting.
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job of breathing right now. Just saying.
I mean, she's breathing now. But what if she forgets how to breathe in the next 5 seconds?
Yeah.
It's a real threat.
Could be, indeed. I think we could get up to the tall neck. Seems a little more pressing, though.
Yeah.
Given a person might forget how to breathe in the few moments that we don't.
Here's what's left of the fire. Looks like some sort of scuffle, ending with someone being dragged away.
I don't see how that rope is necessary, but okay.
The little handhold so you don't trip on the rocks or something.
Oh my.
Hey! Speak up or I'll cut off your other finger. Who were you signaling?
Quite a few guards there. Man, that must be a troll.
I'm done.
Take another.
I came and chose violence.
Yep.
They are not putting up much of a fight.
Nope.
By my Karja blood.
Almost.
Spill their faithless blood.
This was kind of sad.
Yeah. I mean, I expected more, to be honest.
Same.
I really did.
A troll. Are you a troll? Elita sent me.
Alida. I was gonna ask her to leave with me. To go into the Outlands. Somewhere out in the sun where no shadow could reach us. But we wouldn't have made it. They would have followed me. I know now. Alida, tell her they never learned about our island. She's safe. Give her this. Tell her it's worth it.
Oh.
A troll? Poor troll.
Give her what?
Poor Alita.
I didn't get anything. There wasn't even an animation.
You just gotta use your imagination. It's fine.
Rare part.
That's not even that rare.
No.
Easy, easy.
Who are you talking to, me? Well, looks like somebody's gonna forget how to breathe. I guess.
As Dolphlinger heard, he dies, he dies.
I mean, she could still know how to breathe. She did say the problem was not knowing how a troll was.
Sure. Why can I still scan that? Take that away. The boat is still here. Did she just decide to swim back or something?
I mean, it's honestly not that far.
No, but wouldn't she prefer to the people not know where she... I went for a swim for days. That makes sense.
You got eaten by another alligator.
It just beached itself right beforehand.
I mean, at least the alligator got fed.
Mm-hmm. Well, fat alligator means better parts for us.
Mm.
Gobble gobble.
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about my next meal.
Would you like to buy something today?
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Find what I'm looking for.
You'll like what I have.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. I've got all the best goods here. Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the royal squire.
Don't say it. I know he's gone.
The Shadow Karja found him. But you should know, he never betrayed you. He wanted you to have this key.
It's a key to the lock he gave me. He said our lives were locked together. Thank you for bringing it back. For all you did for us.
He said it was worth it. All of it. Are you all right?
No. But I will be soon.
That is a red
Are you
flag.
saying what I think you're saying? Elita, no. Look at me.
I'm not gonna romance. No.
Think this through. If you die, who will speak for a troll? Who will speak for all the Karja and Shadow like him?
No one will listen to me.
No one can listen to you if you're dead. They need to hear your voice. You're the only one here who can speak for them. Fight for a troll, for those he cared about. Make sure no one forgets you were once one people. Will you do it?
That was easy.
I'll try.
Please, let me get your father. Will you talk to him?
I guess.
I guess.
I should have given you a token for your kindness in finding Alita. Is something wrong?
Elita needs you to listen. Right now, go to the garden, quickly.
I will. At once.
I will kill you if you do anything to break her.
Yeah, but you won't get the chance to, because that's not this kind of game.
No.
It's about a trial, Father. He and I were together. I didn't want you to...
A trial? Yes, I remember him. From when you two were no taller than the flowers in your mother's garden. But he went west.
They never found out about us. He didn't tell them. Even when they...
Oh, Alita. All that time spent writing edicts, I thought my work was keeping you safe from this war. It was all just parchment. And I could have lost you.
Okay, we're good.
I'm so sorry, Father.
I wish I'd known. All this
Oh,
time.
I don't. I just don't get to.
But we'll...
Some Oseram girl applied to
Thank you for this second chance.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert.
Am I supposed to... Are we done? I guess we're done.
Hooray?
Okay.
Success.
Let's go see if we can get to the tall boy and then call it.
Yep.
I dislike that they have so few voice lines for the merchants that you just hear them repeating the same one over and over again in different voices.
Mm-hmm. That's how you get variation. You write 3 lines and then you get 3 different people to do it.
All of a sudden, 9 lines.
Not to be confused with 9 lives.
Are those gators in the water?
I don't know, I can't.
I guess you'll have to find out when you get to them.
It is. It's at least one gator in the water. Oh, okay.
This one actually looks pretty doable.
Mm-hmm. Just have to follow the creases up. No, there's not a foothold there. Okay. Guess we're walking around until we find a way up. No. Oh.
Keep climbing. You gotta keep going.
Realistically, I should be able to grab that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the ledge isn't yellow, so.
I think back towards
Easier
the
when I was a kid.
other direction would probably be easier.
Yeah.
Ceasefire? The apostates started a war. Now they want us to sit on our hands?
I can't believe Uthid would turn his back on us. He's always been a righteous man. If even Uthid is capable of treachery, then anyone is.
I don't know who this Uthid is, but he sounds like a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Another signal. There. Another tall neck.
I definitely missed that one.
I just need to
At the
get
very
on the tall
least,
neck's
let's
head.
like save. Oh, come on, come on, come on. No! I feel like this isn't gonna be high enough.
That might also be a problem.
Oh, I was there. Come on. I missed it. Here's this next platform.
I think I'm in the clear.
Probably the tank.
I'm honestly not sure which way it's going.
Me neither. I think this is still just too low in general. Oh, right here maybe.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Go. Dang bird. Alright. Here goes nothing.
Well, you almost made it.
Where were the magnet hands?
I'm picking up another signal.
So it wasn't yellow enough. You can't magnet if it's not yellow.
Here it is, start all the way.
Machine's quick. I must be closing in on the signal.
iFrame. Oh, okay.
Looks like you can override that one.
Come on. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. No. I missed it. This one is so daggum difficult.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
If it'll hurry up. There we go.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
And then EMP everything around us. I'm sorry, what? Why? This just seems unnecessary.
Each tall neck is the next step of ninja warrior training.
I mean, wait till you have to do the salmon ladder, though.
Right?
Good. Got the data.
Everything. Hit the floor. Ow. I think we just go back to the save point.
Mm-hmm. Do we remember where that was?
Nope. That was close.
Calm.
Yep.
I was definitely about to go to the wrong location, but I was close.
You were about to, but you didn't, so it worked out.
Yup. Alright. Well, that is it.
A quiet stream today. Nobody in chat.
Yeah, it's alright though. It happens from time to time.
Yeah. How it goes.
Yeah. Alrighty, if there's anyone lurking in chat, thank you for lurking. And I will see you all tomorrow for D&D shenanigans.
You DMing or you partying?
I'm part of the party. We meet once a month.
What's your character?
I am an artificer who can. We're doing Icewind Dale, so there's secrets. I was raised by a druid, so I can have a more free-formed polymorph. I basically I can do polymorph, but also change size.
Okay.
Which is nice.
So what are you doing with your artificer background? Anything in particular?
I'm just researching. So the background is he's researching for some kind of like ancient magical weaponry or device just to help with his own research that has been passed down through his family for generations. And funnily enough, there is a mechanical Chardelin dragon that has just surfaced, and we're about to go fight it. So we had the choice of checking out the ruins that it was in or going after it, and he was just like, "No, my vote's to go after it. I must see how this thing ticks."
Yeah. You gotta make a gun that shoots druid spells at people.
Mm-hmm. I already have a homunculus that has a magic wand that we call the bean cannon. We're planning as a party to one of the villages has already been leveled, and we're like, all right, cool. That's our operation, or that's our base of operations for setting up our fantastic stew land. Because we found a cauldron that can just produce infinite amounts of stew.
Yeah. Yeah. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, I will see you tomorrow, stream. Goodbye.